Alex West here, and do I have an unboxing for you today from Ringside Collectibles and something very special. So here we have a huge box from Ringside Collectibles, but before we get to that, I want to give a shout out to my good buddy Steinsenberg Customs on Instagram for hooking me up with this Logan Paul, including the Prime bottle. I guess people are kind of unloading him since that new Elite looks phenomenal, but I'll be honest with you guys, I did not actually grab this figure when it originally came out. I never did a review of it because I didn't buy it. I convinced myself hard that I did not need this Logan Paul for my collection. I don't really want him, was not a fan. So I never ordered on Mattel Creations, and here I am many months later. I have it in my collection. If you guys do want to see a video review, I know there's been tons of other videos out there, but drop a comment down below. If there's enough people interested and want to hear my thoughts on this figure, I will go ahead and do a full-on in-depth review of the Ultimate Edition Logan Paul. But let's jump right into this box from Ringside. There are a lot of figures in here. Let's start off on this side. We have the WrestleMania set. We have The Rock here. You can see the brand new packaging with the green homage logo to the WrestleMania 40 coming to Philadelphia with the dark green. You can see your Build-A-Figure Nicholas head that is included. This head scan looks phenomenal. This actual attire is not from WrestleMania. I believe it's Survivor Series when he came back to tag with John Cena when he took on The Miz and R-Truth. So I'm a huge Rock fan. This head looks freaking sick. It looked awesome when we first saw the reveals. Very happy to have this in hand. I want to see if this head fits on my Ultimate Edition figure. Maybe even swap out the arms, because remember that Ultimate Edition Series 10 Rock does not have the pinless arms. So maybe another excuse to buy multiples of this Rock, but he does look great. What else do we have? We have the rest of the set, right? John Cena. I actually did an Ultimate Edition custom, so I'm curious to see also if I need an extra for parts. But you can see he does have the Rise Above Hate shirt from WrestleMania in Miami when he actually lost to The Rock. I believe that is what this attire is based off of. As far as the Build-A-Figure parts, looks like he comes with the arms for Nicholas. Taking a look at the rest of the set. We have Pat McAfee, his first Elite. I passed on the basic. You know, I am a big Pat McAfee fan, so I'm excited to have this in my collection as an Elite. He comes with a soft goods shirt. He does come with the gold chain, interchangeable hands. Looks like he comes with a shirt with Nicholas. I'd assume the torso's under there as well. So that looks great. And the last figure from this set, Trish Stratus. I believe this was was it a Hall of Fame re-release with the darker hair when she came back to WrestleMania. Not one I really wanted for my collection. I had that originally and I got rid of it because I just didn't really want a brown-haired Trish. I'm excited to get some like modern-day Trish from her current run, so that'll be kind of interesting to see what Mattel gives us. But you can see the Build-A-Figure part on the back. It looks like she comes with the legs for Nicholas. Does that include the title belt or maybe not? I don't know who actually has the title belt. That'll be interesting to see. Does that come? Oh, it comes with The Rock. You can see back here. So that is the new WrestleMania 40 set. And if you guys already took a peek, we got the greatest hits wave as well. We have Earthquake. Taking a look at him in his tag team gear, the Natural Disasters. Comes with a tag team championship belt. This was originally released, I believe, as a Walmart figure. And I personally didn't grab it. I like the blue attire, but happy to have this in my collection now. And only makes sense to pair him with Typhoon. Another figure that was, I believe, a Walmart exclusive that came out at the same time Earthquake did. I did have this figure in my collection. I wanted the new upgraded feature, so I opted to go with this one. So I hope it is a plus-up version with the double-jointed pinless elbows. And this is a pretty phenomenal set. We also do have the John Nada Roddy Piper. You can see he does come with the same shirt. This was very hard to find at Walmart, so it's awesome that they released them in the Greatest Hits wave. Personally, not my biggest want, but it's nice for people who missed out to grab them. And this was a random one. We are getting R-Truth back in the Mattel line, very early days of R-Truth. You can see he comes with even those ties that came on this Elite figure. I did have this in my collection at some point. I have one R-Truth. I think it's like a modern day one with the that green title that he came with, the 24/7 championship. But this looks pretty awesome. I'm glad to have R-Truth back in the Mattel line. So many figures. You can see the new Seth Rollins. I guess not necessarily new, but he's got his Shield gear. You can see he's got the vest and the shirt. Underneath it painted on there, bunch of interchangeable hands. That title looks pretty nice. Does it have a vac finish? I don't really remember those penny titles looking like that. I feel like they were a lot brighter. I gotta see if I have one in my collection for comparisons. But a throwback to Seth Rollins, very far removed from the gimmick that he does have today. Here we have Brutus I guess not the barber. He's just Brutus Beefcake at this point. This was a Target, I believe it was Legends 10. Was an online only exclusive for some reason. Didn't make it to stores. I did have this in my collection. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. So, and just like DDP came out in the last Greatest Hits wave, they're giving people a chance who missed out to get it. So, this is a pretty phenomenal figure. It's going to have the new double jointed elbows on there as well, which the Legends 10, I believe, did not have. So there is Brutus Beefcake, not the barber. And here we have The Rock from the Scorpion King. This is probably one that I was most excited for from this set. I'm a big Rock guy. You can see the nice detailing. I believe that's the WrestleMania head on this figure, and they kind of like added some like sculpting to the back to have that long hair finish to it. But you can see his attire looks awesome, man. It looks so sick. Happy to have this in here. Again, this was another figure that was very hard to come by. But you can see all of these figures here from Ringside. But I do have something very special, and I'm going to be doing this video very soon. I was able to pick up, yes, look at this. We have the Hulk Hogan Target exclusive Legends, or whatever you want to call it, 3-pack. You have Hulk from the early days, you have Hollywood Hogan, and Hulk Still Rules. So I was able to grab this from the secondary market. This is not out at retail yet, but you know, I was so tempted. I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to get it. I want to do a huge in-depth review on these figures. Look how great they look. I'm going to get a quick close-up for you guys. You can see the nice kind of scan. I know a lot of people were a little iffy on this with the bandana in his mouth, but I do like the look of that. You can see Hollywood. He's got his Hollywood Rules shirt. Man, I was there when they revealed this at the Mattel Design Center. They kind of teased us with his t-shirt, and I was hoping it would be an Ultimate, but we are getting Starrcade 1997. Hollywood Hogan, look how sick that looks. He's got the bandana. He's got the silver sunglasses. Oh man, I'm so happy to have this. You have no idea. And we also have the Hulk Still Rules, another big one. Personally, I wish these were all Ultimates. We're going to get into it with the review once we get that up, but look how great it is. They have the updated tan. I'm curious to get them out of the package and see that new torso. You can see the accessories. He does come with two Hulk Still Rules shirts, so there's a tearaway one. I believe that's just a regular tank top with no tear in the front. So all great figures, tons of great stuff from Ringside Collectibles. If you want the Greatest Hits Elites, they are now shipping. If you want the WrestleMania Elites, they are also shipping. Go ahead and grab them. Use code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. Also got the Ultimate Logan Paul, a great haul today. I will catch you all on the next one.